Yo, what up, guys? So, as you can see, I have farmed 75 escalating nightmare sigils. Okay. Because it is now time to do the astoroths. Yep. So, I know it's not 100 nightmare escalating sigils, but that's okay because hopefully I'll find some when I'm doing these. So I'm hoping to find 25 escalating nightmare sigils. So that means that I should be getting on average one sigil out of every 2 escalating nightmares. Alright. So we'll see. Okay, so these are all the lethal shrines. Okay. Oh, so the next one has guaranteed strong rooms. And I think that's totally what I'm looking for.
It is done.
Ah, yeah, baby. Alright. Show me the light. Aiden! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Aiden says, yo, what's good? Oh, I'm just finally farming the astoroths, okay? It took a while to farm all of the sigils, but I'm here. And I still need to get 25 more sigils, but that's okay. I expect to get them, but if not, I guess we'll see. I wish you good luck. All right, yeah. Hopefully, well, we'll see. I mean, I do expect these to take a while, so We'll see. Just farming the escalating nightmares just took a while in itself, but actually doing 3 nightmare dungeons in a row and then doing the astoroths, that might be like a considerable amount of time too. But we'll see. I'm collecting all of the data, and I don't even know if this is good for mythic uniques or what, but here we are. Yeah, I think like each escalating nightmare is gonna take probably 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, do we get an escalating sigil? Haha! Oh, the first one, baby! Hell yeah, boy! Ah, yes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Damn. Well, we're making good time. Yeah, I only need 24 escalating sigils now. Or escalation sigils.
I find things, even if they don't want to be found.
Boom, baby. Okay. So this is escalating nightmare tier 2. Right. So it doesn't stack up over and over. It's just 3 boons and 3 I guess challenges. But oh, the Wayfinder stirs. Ah, yes. All right, let's see if we find another one. Okay, yes. Do this one, and then this one. All right, here we go. The sacrifices must be made. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm over halfway with over 50 seconds left. That is very good time. Very good. Time is about to run out. That is not good. Alright, here we go. We find an escalation sigil. No. Okay, we just go straight to the end then, I guess. Just running into the wall. That's okay. I don't need the treasure room.
No.
What is going on?
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked. Oh, this is a long dungeon. Yeah, I know Ashroth drops a lot of loot. But I don't know if I have enough inventory
How can I help?
to hold it all.
Use these.
Grigor's offering? What is that? Huh. Alright, here we go, boys.
I'll turn this air to smoke and ash. How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, wander.
Nope. Not anything.
How can I help?
Yeah. And I definitely did not have enough room for all of his loot. Okay, this 26-minute one. Alright, that's... Okay, yeah, so it's legit 15 minutes for one escalating nightmare. Alright, here's number 2. Wait, is there... Did I see the light for another strong room?
Will be tested.
Aha, yes! Oh, I need them escalating sigils. Okay, yep. Yes, and then I guess I'll get the ghosts. Here we go. Done. Ritual complete. Ritual number 2, Bobby. Boom. Alright. One more. Shrine. Sacrifice must be made. Oh, easy. Alright. Do we get an escalation sigil? No. Ah, the rusted key. Okay. Lightning strikes and blood blisters. Alright, oh. Oh, there's the ancient statue. Let's just see. Tribute of Harmony. Alright, here we go. The second half of the dungeon. Okay. There it is. Oh, and this one has a guaranteed strong room, baby! Alright, so the first one had 2 strong rooms, and this one here has 2 strong rooms as well. So maybe I actually will get one escalating nightmare per sigil. That, if that's the case, then I kind of went overboard on the nightmare dungeon farming, because I didn't think that. Yeah, I didn't think that you would get one escalating sigil per escalating nightmare. Like, so you just need like 5 escalating nightmares to do this infinitely, if that was really the case. But you know, if that is the case and I wasted all my time, then at least it was for science. You know what I mean? Wisp of energy. Alright, here we go. Sacrifice must be made. Next one. Oh yeah, okay. Thought it was too early.
At least I can put my skills to use.
Alright, come on. Oh no, time is about to run out. Alright. Alright, do we get an escalation sigil? No. Yep, and you're seeing this right. I've hit the Obdicite cap. I farmed so many nightmare dungeons that I'm at like the cap for Obdicite. Alright, let's find the animus place, the urn. Let's deposit it. Alright, here we go, boy. Aiden asks, wait, there's an Obdicite cap? I have about 200 hours still learning. Yeah, there is a cap. So right now I'm at 999K. So I guess the cap is 1 million. So yeah, if you have a million obsite, then you can't pick up anymore. Ah, fresh meat. Wait. Oh my god. I totally passed up on that. Oh no, I'm wasting my time. Oh, okay, I am super full with all of my stuff. It says, I'm out here with about 280 Abdusite after all this masterworking, lol. Yeah, I mean, I did spend quite a bit of time in Nightmare Dungeons. I mean, all of this just so I can make this 100 astoroths video, right? So, yeah, that's essentially what's happening. And yeah, I'll definitely run out of gold before I run out of Abdusite, for sure.
We have only a short time together. Let's savor it.
Alright, here we go, boy.
How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, Wanderer.
Nope, nothing. And oh my god, like I have to leave all that Abdusite on the floor? Well. It is what it is, unfortunately. I mean, it's not like I need it.
Come back if you need the forge.
42 minutes? Oh, okay. The feeding grounds. Alright, so this is Escalating Nightmare number 3. Okay, so the last one I did not get an escalation sigil, so if I get one on this run, then I'm on track. Okay, that's the treasure room. Don't need that. Oh my god, this is like the maggot lair in Diablo 2. Except not as annoying. But these are like a whole bunch of tunnels. Dirty Bird, yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Dirty Bird says, greetings, Earthling. Greetings to you as well, fellow Earthling. All right, there it is. Dirty Bird says, doing well, brother. Out walking with my dog. Oh. I never thought that I would be providing entertainment to people outdoors. But, you know, I guess as a first for everything. And these are all the Vessel of Hatred dungeons. Love the treasure room. I do not have the key, but that's okay. Alright. Alright, on my way to the end. I don't think there's a strong room in here. Alright, what do we got? Huh. Okay. Well. On to number 3, boy! I feel so bad leaving all the obdicite on the ground. Oh! The Wayfinder stirs. There's a secret in this dungeon. Yes. Here we go, boy! Alright, test of might. That's good. That idol drops on use. Also good. And then I will do that one. Oh. Whoops. I could have chosen a little bit better, but that's okay. Alright. Here we go. Oh damn. Oh, I'm filling the meter pretty quick. Damn. Alright. Do we get an escalation sigil? Haha, yes! Oh, it's my lucky day, baby! It just feels bad to leave all that obviously behind though. Alright, so we are on track. Out of the 3 escalating nightmares that we've done, we've gotten 2 escalation sigils. How lucky is that? Yeah, boy. Yeah, yeah. Play the spider collars. Boom, baby.
We depart, huh?
All right, here we go. And we get a Varshan's offering. Hmm.
How I've dreamed of this moment. Let us fight.
Oh, let us fight. Boom.
How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, Wanderer.
Half of endless rage. And that's it, huh? Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know what I don't know what I can do about this. But I'm at the Obdusite cap. 999k. But you know, gotta keep on trucking. Alright. Oh, that's actually a lot of materials. Wow. Oh, wow, indeed. Alright, are there any more? Nope, there are not. So we'll just kind of go through these one by one, I guess. Wait. There is a whisper cache.
Done.
Oh, no.
How can I help?
Aiden says, is it just me or is Astoroth's loot a bit underwhelming aside from the materials compared to the lair bosses? Well, we'll see. I mean, it's a lot of loot just in general, right? I mean, I haven't seen any 2 greater affix items yet. I don't know if that's just the Belial Supreme thing, where it's like, oh, Belial Supreme is the way to get the greater affix items. But we'll see, right? I've only done 3 of them. So, yeah, we'll just have to be patient, you know. Maybe we'll get something really good, or it could just all be all crap. Either way, the data is being gathered. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, but 3200 Obdusite is really good, actually. Because everything else just drops about, like what, 200, 250-ish? Alright, well, nothing in here. Okay, tier 2.
Smells good.
Lunicity! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Lunicity asks, how good would you say Hydrasork is? Like, compared to like all the other classes, or compared to other sorceresses? Because if you're comparing like Sork to Sork, then the build is pretty good. But if you're comparing to other classes, say for pit pushing, I think it's towards the bottom of strength. There's like a lot of other classes that are much stronger. But for my purpose, which is just farming, right? I'm doing 100 Astros right now, or I'm trying to. It's totally fine. It's pretty fast, really good speed farmer. Not a good pit pusher though. All right, there it is. Yeah, because from my understanding, Sorceress only has 2 builds, really, and it's Hydra, and the other one is Ball Lightning. Actually, I don't need to do that one. Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm just chilling around. Alright, here we go. Jesse plays! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Jesse says, you're finally doing this, lol. Yeah, like, I think... I haven't crunched the numbers, but I think I'm at over 500 Nightmare Dungeons done for the season. So much so that I'm at the Obdusite cap. I can't collect any more Obdusite. Yeah, like you see this just chilling on the floor? Like nothing. What is it? Oh, it's a million. So I'm at 999k Obdusite. So yeah, the cap is a million Obdusite. And it feels really bad to leave it on the floor, but you know, it's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, the crypt key. Pass it on over here. Oh, yeah, I would if I could. Not a tradable currency, unfortunately. Jesse asks, how many astoroths have you ran? So this right here is number 4. I have not ran any astoroths before the stream. So I have 75 sigils, or I started out with 75 sigils. And I'm hoping that I can get 1 sigil out of every 2 escalating nightmares that I do. But whether that actually works out or not, we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm running every strong room that I see. Because I definitely need the sigils. And if that's not possible, then like yeah, like if I can't get 25 escalating nightmares or escalation sigils and 50 escalating nightmares, then I guess I'll just run more nightmare dungeons to hit the 100. Are you making a vid on them? Yeah, mainly just loot from 100 astoroths, right? That's essentially it, but I don't know, the 4 runs so far, the Astaroth loot has been a little bit underwhelming, but we'll see. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. Yeah. What are the stats so far? So out of the 4, or sorry, so this is Escalating Nightmare Run 4, and I've received 2 escalating sigils already, so I'm essentially 2 for 3, which is really good news. I mean, that means that I'm on pace, but I could just be very lucky. I just actually don't know. Yeah. But as far as anything that I would highlight on a video, I would not highlight anything that I've gotten on a video so far. Yeah, like the thing about the stats is that I can't actually calculate them on the fly. I actually keep all of my notes on Notepad, and then I import them into Excel, which crunches all the numbers. So that kind of makes it hard to know. I don't have a program running in the background or anything, unless you count Notepad++ as a program running in the background. But I mean, I guess that would count with OBS too, and all of that. Aiden says, by the way, is Varshan bugged? I can't seem to damage the shield. She gets out her phases. Actually, I kind of when I ran Varshan, it actually took me a lot longer than I normally would take because the shield would just stay up. I don't know if it's like a timer thing or whatever, But yeah, I couldn't damage it either. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's intentional. Like there's a mechanic that you have to do. I kind of doubt it, but yeah, it. If it makes you feel any better, you're not the only one that's experiencing that. Yes, yes. Is it fun to do them? I mean, it's. I mean, I would say it's similar in terms of like doing 100 Durials or whatever, right? And doing all the like health hides or whispers necessary to farm the materials. So you know, and honestly, like I get the similar amount of enjoyment playing Diablo 2 as well. Large amount of crafting materials, valuable dungeon keys, and a guaranteed ancestral item. Huh.
How I've dreamed of this moment. Let us fight.
Oh, let us fight.
That's the
Alright, here we go, boy.
how sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, wander.
Not unfortunately not good. All right. What do we got here, boys? Oh, why are these in the middle? And both of these are Herodic strong rooms? Damn. Okay. Forge of Malice. Here we go. Jesse asks, how did you do 30 billion damage? My build allows me to do that much damage. It's just all the math and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, other classes are actually doing a lot more. I think Spiritborn is like double the damage that, or maybe even triple the damage that I can do. Lord Hudson, yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? I just screwed up my Hydra build, so I may be done or down with this season. Like, well, how'd you mess up a build? I don't understand that. Because you can always respec. You can always just respec. I felt the urge to switch because of some good drops. Now my goodies are gone. No. Well, are you utilizing the armory where you can like save different builds and stuff? Because they do have that in the game now. Jesse says, put things in the stash. Don't salvage until you know it's foolproof. Yeah, that is excellent advice. I should have done that. Oh no. Well, that is unfortunate to hear, but you know, there is always next season. I'll be back killing in no time, I'm sure. Oh yeah, that's the spirits. Wait, where's the bloodstone? Oh, showing me the light! Oh yeah, baby! Hell yeah, boy! It says it happened to me once. I just waited until the next season. Ah yeah. Seeing you want these, it's intriguing. Oh, I mean, like some of like I do have some pretty good gear on this guy, but the damage is kind of low. I'm all about the speed farming right now, but yeah, like I have a 3-star staff. I have a 2 passive necklace, right? Yeah, it is pretty a lot. All right, does this actually drop on evade? Oh, it does. Okay, I just wasted that buff for nothing. It says, "Give me." No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I mean, it's account bound now, so even if I wanted to, it is impossible. Yeah, but I have a lot more to farm this season anyways. I have I still have Belials to do, and I also have Endarials. I'm actually working on a Dorial video right now. I actually managed to do Dorials yesterday. But I do have to farm a lot more. For whatever reason, the materials that are being dropped are a lot less. So that is kind of weird, but it's alright. I am... Actually, Astoroths is not a bad way of... Actually, Astoroth does give a lot of materials. So at least I'm doing that at the same time. I don't know if I would say it's effective to do that double, but we'll see. It says, I need Belial mats. Oh yeah, I mean those are pretty hard to get. So yeah. Alright, do we get an escalation sigil? No. Yo, Byron! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Myron asks, is season 11 gonna be better? So they are introducing the tower, which I think if you like to compete on that, I think that'll be fun to like see the leaderboard and stuff like that. The masterworking changes and the tempering changes are way more deterministic, and so that's a lot more boring. But I guess people are kind of fed up with the system that we currently have now, and like yeah, and they're just responding to that, I guess. The only randomness is at the end of the masterworking, which affix do you get to upgrade to a greater affix? Which, I mean, I guess it's okay, but yeah, it feels like they're redoing the foundation for changes in the expansion. And then the sanctification changes are, I think, interesting. I think they want to kind of figure out how the audience feels about bricking items, like, because a lot of people, they don't like bricking anything. They just are like, gimme, 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 right? And then just be done with it. But there needs to be like some stakes in the game, not just be 100% deterministic. Yeah. Yes, he says, is it like Trials from season 1? So season 1 didn't have Trials. It was the closest leaderboard thing that they introduced was in season 3 with the deterministic like dungeon that was new every week or something, and they took that down because they didn't like the way it went, or they didn't like the implementation of it. So the tower now, it's basically like the pit, except it doesn't give any loot, and it's just purely for competition. They said that they might add loot later, but I guess we'll see what that's about. But yeah, and so the issue with like the season 3 trials was like it was all about optimizing your route or something, and like that wasn't really fun for a lot of people. So like a lot of people just didn't participate in it. But with the tower, it's basically combined a lot of elements, and the most important part of it is the difficulty selection. So you can actually make it harder by similar to how you make the pit harder, and that is, I think, a much better test of like your skill, right, or how powerful your character actually is and stuff. So it's like a leaderboard, kind of. Oh no, it's a leaderboard. This is, you can think of this as the tower being the second iteration of implementing a leaderboard, 100%. Yeah, I did it once, never again. Well, yeah, it just wasn't interesting trying to optimize the route and stuff, and you gotta think about like how fast your character travels and stuff. But yeah, so the tower, the way they implemented it was a little bit interesting because there's like 5 levels of it, and you can sometimes skip a level if you don't want to. If you don't want to do it because it's like a bad roll. So they're giving you kind of options to sort of control it a little bit while still keeping the randomness factor in. And it seems fine. They made it clear that it's a beta, so they're gonna iterate on it, and this is like the first iteration of it. Yeah. But I do hope that they learn the right lessons from the sanctification, because the sanctification, it basically allows you to have 2 legendary powers on one item if you're lucky. And in that process, if you get unlucky, you brick your item by replacing like a stat with something useless, or it can just sort of be neutral and make your items indestructible instead. So I think it's good. But yeah, if they have masterworking as it is, where you just have like the tempering be deterministic, and then the masterworking also be deterministic, and like there's no gambling whatsoever aside from that very last step, and that's it for item upgrades. It's a step backwards. So yeah, they want to introduce. Yeah, I think they're trying to learn the lessons from sanctification, the gathering the data. So all right. Yeah, I mean that is a lot of loot though. Yeah, so I hope they learn the right lessons. Because yeah, the masterworking and tempering that they have on the PTR is not enough.
How can I help?
And in season, like, I mean, I think it's fine for season 11, but the sanctification is a seasonal only mechanic. So if they remove that and they don't replace the sanctification with anything, then that's really bad. That's like super bad. What's the best Sork build this season? Yeah, it's either Hydro or Ball Lightning. I haven't checked the leaderboard at all. Mainly because I've been focusing on farming and making my own videos. But I think it is, yeah, Hydra or Ball Lightning. If there's another build, I'm not aware of it. But Sorceress is not very good right now. I know that last time I checked the leaderboard, out of all 6 classes that are in the game, Sorceress is like number 5 in terms of ranking. The top builds right now are Spiritborn, I think, by like a mile. And then the next best is Druid. Yeah, Druids are like really strong right now. Ooh. Barrier has been dispelled. What's the bottom one then? I think it's Rogue. I don't remember. Yeah. Maybe Barb. I'm not 100% sure. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, no. So the top class right now at pit tier 142 is Spiritborn. And then the second class right now at pit tier 135 is Druid. Right? And then Necromancer is number 3 at pit tier 128. So like when I say pit tier 128, this is the highest pit tier that class has gotten as far as the leaderboard goes. And then number 4 is Rogue at pit tier 127. Right. Sorcerers or Sorceress is number 5 at pit tier 126. And then Barbarian is last at pit tier 122. Yeah, so Barbarians are the weakest right now. Yeah, when I saw the season 11 changes, I thought it was going to. It was like a. It was like a. scaling back of the power creep to make room for more design choices, but I think I saw on the PTR that like people were completing pit 150 like no problem. I don't know exactly what was going on there, but that is what was happening. Alright, the pillars. Did I choose the wrong ones? Because I'm barely at number 4 and I have less than 50 seconds, less than 45 seconds. Oh, and I totally missed this one. Bro, I might not make Roderick Strong Room, I might not fill the bar. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna be filling up the bar, boys. Oh wait, can I do it? No. Nope. So close. But no cigar. Do we get an escalation sigil? No. Oh well. Yo! Zimpan! Oh, that's a long name. I'm just gonna call you Zimpan. Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? This Hydra build seems pretty fun, but comparing it to Shred Druid or Makuna's Spiritborn, it's nothing. Yeah, I mean it's pretty good for speed farming, but if you're talking about the pit pushing, yeah, it's nowhere close. But for speed farming, it's okay. And that's all I'm doing right now is just speed farming, because these are the kind of videos that I make. It's about speed. Alright. Here we go.
I find things, even if they don't want to be found.
Alright, the door has been unsealed, baby! Oh, Herodic Ash Reward. Very nice. Alright, I need to collect the Animus. Simpan asks, what's your opinion about Barb? Why is this class so weak according to pit pushing stats, etc.? So when it comes to pit pushing, like the way the damage scales in this game, it's all about multipliers. And Barb this season just isn't tuned to have that many multipliers. That's basically it. It has nothing to do with the class design or whatever. They just the gear just doesn't synergize as well as Spiritborn or any of the other classes. So that's it. One thing that I think Blizzard is still struggling with, even after 3 years, or I guess it's 2 years at this point, right? Is that they don't have a handle on the damage at all, and they still don't. So yeah, and like that's kind of why like they're making some weird decisions and all of that, but yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, because I'm honestly like, after seeing or playing World of Warcraft for a while, right? Class balance is not like a thing. I don't think the population will ever be satisfied with class balance. So even if the gap was much smaller, like it doesn't matter. Like if all the classes were within 5 pit tiers of each other, like there'll still be complaints about how the people that are able to complete the highest pit tier, 5 pit tiers higher than your class, it's like, oh, this is unacceptable. The class balance is shit. Yeah. So yeah, I think class balance is ultimately a myth and shouldn't really be. I don't think Blizzard should be concerned with it too much. They need to put their effort more into other parts of the game rather than trying to maintain like, class balance. Jeff, yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Jeff says holiday events like WoW. No, I would not necessarily recommend that. I think they need to put a lot more effort into the itemization in the game. It's definitely been way improved since the release of the game, but they still have a long way to go. I mean, until they get the itemization right and the rate of rewards nailed it down, people are gonna think that Diablo 2 is still a superior game because Diablo 2 just gets that thing right instantly, like 100%. It says while balancing too. No, yeah, like I don't think they actually should worry about balance at all. That is a low priority item on the list, 100%. Forgotten remains. Yeah, yeah. Blizzard doesn't have a handle on their damage numbers and the itemization, and so I mean they're learning, and I mean I guess eventually they'll get it right, maybe. But yeah, they need to figure that out. It says, yeah, I've cleared my pages in stash of X-Files, Corroded Signet, Pants, Gloves, Mother's Embrace. Too much useless junk? No, I mean, I think, like, useless junk is fine. But, like, the issue is the progression. It's still, like, too fragmented, I guess you could say. So, like, what I mean is, like, so here's why Diablo 2 is so good, right? It's because, like, there's, if you relate it to a car, right? A manual car is generally, like, more fun than an automatic one. Right, because if you ask anybody, like anybody that drives a car with like a CVT in it that has like no gears, it's really, really boring. It's just, you know, it's just one acceleration rate, one speed, and it's just really boring. But if you're talking about a manual car, right, you shift gears, and there's like a power band that you're trying to maximize, right, and like that's what makes it fun, is the stratification of the power. Diablo 2 is kind of like a car with 3 gears in it, while Diablo 4 is a car that, like, you can almost argue that it's like a CVT, but I would say there's kind of like 2 gears to it, and it needs 3 gears. Yeah. Yeah. Pen says, I think Blizzard has a huge problem with balancing some game mechanics. I feel like World Boss is totally useless. It doesn't have any dedicated gear. Same with mythic items. Most of them are cheap. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that yeah, like the rate of rewards is just really, really bad, and they just need to classify their builds into like 3 categories, because essentially when I play Diablo 2, it's essentially the 3 categories, right? So first you have like your leveling gear, and you know, you just equip whatever you got and you level it up and you're good to go. And then your build gets going a little bit, like, so once you hit like the maximum difficulty, hell, then that's when you start, you know, putting together your build, and it starts to become online, and then you start doing farming runs, and this is like your budget gear. So this is like the spirits, right, like putting on the gold wrap, putting on the magic find, the socketed items and all of that stuff, right? The insights. And then you have your elite level gear, and these are like your enigmas, your hodos, your infinities, and all of that. So compared to Diablo, right, where it just only has like your leveling gear and then your like essentially end game gear, and I think that's a problem. But I mean, at the same time, I may not necessarily be like the target audience for Diablo 4 anymore. Maybe if or rather, not necessarily me, but like the Diablo 2 player may not necessarily be the target audience for Diablo 4 anymore, which is a little sad if that's true, but that is certainly a possibility, right? Because the amount of time that it takes to get your budget gear in Diablo 2 is roughly the same amount of time needed to get your final set of gear in Diablo 4. Right? Like you get all of your mythics and all of your gear and all of that stuff put together in the same amount of time that you're essentially getting started in Diablo 2. And I think that's a problem. Yeah. Alright, do we get an escalation sigil? No. Okay. Jeff says, I'm still loving the game and will continue to, but I would love some basic changes to make world boss summon based on activities or gathering materials to summon and make it harder. Yeah, I think the game right now, Diablo 4, has a lot of MMO type elements that I think don't really serve the game as well as Blizzard would like it to, because like I think it's pretty clear that there was a lot of conflict in direction for the game, because you have the open world, you have like a lot of MMO type elements in it, and even with like Vessel of Hatred, they still have some MMO elements like the raid and all of that, requiring that you group up with others to do team-based mechanics and stuff like that. Like, what is happening? Yeah, so if they got rid of the timer, I think the timer is too much. Is more on the MMO side than an ARPG side. So if they got rid of that and essentially had the world boss be like a summon thing, then maybe. But I mean, the world bosses I think are not worth really looking into. I really think that they need to retune the gear a little bit more and to make it essentially stratified into those 3 sections. Have your budget gear be something that, like, you can get your build online and all of that, and then have an elite level gear, elite level pieces of gear where you can't really expect a person to get these in a season. Maybe if you trade for it in a season, then you can probably reasonably get one, but for solo self-found, maybe not. I think that's fine, but yeah, like, you can pretty much get anything that you want playing by yourself in every season, like have that expectation in the season, and I think that's a bit too much. Yeah, but with that being said, I do like the game, and there hasn't really been a season where they've gone backwards yet. Uh, but yeah, we'll have to see, because like there has been a few times in the past where they would, like, they have this whole cohesive vision for the game, right? But they can't introduce everything at the same time. So the when they introduce changes like the masterworking changes or the tempering changes, it really confuses the player base because they don't see the big picture, while Blizzard has a big picture in mind. And so it's like, oh, well, we can't really announce this expansion feature because we haven't announced an expansion, but it's all kind of plays together. So this is like the foundation for our expansion kind of model. And
Bless you.
so yeah, we're gonna use the seasonal mechanic to kind of try and smooth it out, but we'll see. It's just kind of a
Made it without you.
it's kind of a weird problem that they have to try and make the game fun today while still making things really good for the long term. I do not envy their position at all.
We have only a short time together. Let's savor it while it lasts.
All right.
How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, Wanderer.
How can I help? Come back if you need the forge.
All right. We only gotten one legendary rune so far. So this escalating nightmare is number 8. So not bad, but it is taking a while, and I'm like recording. I'm taking so many notes, bro. It's a lot. Wow. Basically, it says you should do a hand cam. What? Why? It would be the most boring thing because it's just me pressing one button and space, and that's it. Yeah, like this is a low APM build, okay? That would be more interesting if I was playing StarCraft like back in the day, but unfortunately, I do not see it. All right, boom, baby. It was a joke, lol. Oh, I totally missed it. Oh. All right. Oh, this is a two-phase boss where there's a long transformation. Yo, Mikola! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Last nice build. Can you share? Oh, if you look up Hydra Sorceress on max roll, like that's the build that I'm using. Yeah, I don't have the build pulled up right now, so yeah, and I also don't I don't really have a video because it's just something that I copied. Ooh. Oh, here's the ancient key. Rip Mouse! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Nicola asks, how many heads? As many as you can get. So if you want to see the numbers, if you want to, like, yeah, do this, I actually have 12 Hydra heads. I got the triple masterwork on the heads on a perfect 4 Hydra head one. So yeah, I mean, but generally speaking, you want as many as you can get. So that's 12, and then the Ophidian Iris has +2, and maximum Hydra ranks. So that's what it is, boy. Everyone says, good, just got back from my job. Kind of feel like jumping back or jumping into Diablo. Nice. Do it. Cola says, bravo. So far, my max is 8. Oh, 8 is good. 8 is good. Oh, snap. The stronghold, or the strong room, baby. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Yes. Yes. Maybe killing the tethered monsters to complete the ritual is better, because I don't have to stand around and wait. Yeah, that actually doesn't seem that bad. I have no idea. White Dragon! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Alright. Do we get an escalation sigil? Aha! Yes! I need those! That is a success, boy. My dragon asks, what are we farming tonight? Yo, I'm farming astoroths. Okay. It's taken me a long time to farm the materials. So the thing that I just opened, the escalation sigil, it allows me to farm astoroths. Okay, now I don't know if he's worth farming, but that's why I'm doing it, to figure it out. Okay, it's the science. Astoroth. Yeah. Just keep watching and I'll show you. Okay. So, right here, when I use these escalation sigils, what it does is it makes me run 3 nightmare dungeons in a row, and then after the 3rd nightmare dungeon, I will fight the boss, the final boss called Astoroth, and he drops loot. David He, yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? I ran a few Astoroth today, got some shit drops. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, okay, I've completed the objectives. Okay, nothing here. Nope. Alright, I need to empty my bags. Is this like the cow level? No, there is nothing like the cow level yet in Diablo 4. No. It's like a rift from Diablo 3 is probably the closest thing that I would link it to. But okay, yeah. So coming up here, right? So this is the Astoroth level, right? And I go up and I fight this boss, right? And then he jumps off, and then I kill him, and then he drops loot. Oh. Oh, damn. If the maximum life was intelligence, then I can sell that for like basically whatever I want. Oh well.
The forge is ready.
Boom. Okay.
Doing all that work.
So yeah, so what you just saw was an Astoroth. White Dragon asks, is it normally supposed to be that easy, or do you just have a bunch of god items? Oh, I have a lot of good items. But I think every class this season is just really strong. So like, yeah. So like, you know how like when you play Diablo 2, right? And you just do like bail runs, and you know, like you can just kill them really easily. Like it's just kind of the same thing like that, you know? Yeah, if you want to test your build, then you can do the pit, which like increases the difficulty, the health of the monsters, and the damage that they do and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's just basically like that right now. That's what I'm doing is the equivalent of like Bale runs or Mephisto runs. Yeah, like obviously I'm talking about when you have end game gear, not like when you start out and like and like you're spending 5 minutes doing the bolt trick on Mephisto, trying to like damage him because you're like so super weak. I'm talking about like you have an Enigma and all that stuff. Obviously. It says Astaroth in the campaign was so good. I remember first playing the D4 campaign and Astaroth was the most memorable fight. D4 really has a stellar campaign. It's what got me into the game. Ah, very nice. Yeah, Astaroth was kind of a funny character. Like just being like this random gatekeeper dude. Yeah. But yeah, I would say the original campaign was pretty decent. The cutscenes were nice, and then like you're just talking to Inarius, and he has like his own thing going on and all that stuff. But the Vessel of Hedger campaign, I could care less about. Like the most memorable thing that I remember from the Vessel of Hadria campaign was that one area with like the super long snake. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Whoa, a Zal rune. Damn. So what are you farming for? A shackle? Oh yeah, I mean I can definitely use a shackle upgrade for sure. I have one right now, but I can always use another one. I'm looking for mythic uniques, the purple items. Any mythic unique would be good. Yeah, that's what I need in my video, baby. Johnny, yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Johnny asks, do you like PoE or Diablo more? Love your Diablo vids, man. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. So I've never played PoE 1. I've only played PoE 2. And I would say that I probably like PoE less than Diablo. Because, yeah, I mean, like, if I didn't have a job and I was like a full-time content creator, able to play 16 hours a day or 10 hours a day or whatever, then I would probably be like, okay, yeah, PoE is cool. But I have a regular 40-hour-a-week job, and I can't dedicate as much time. So when I was playing PoE 2, I can't dedicate the time to make the videos that I want, and that's kind of the main issue. Is it's too much, unfortunately. Cola says, good luck. Alright, yeah, thank you, good sir. Johnny says, is your endgame looking for mythics? Cool idea. Yeah. So yeah, Diablo has the concept of greater affixes. So, like, so even though I have a mythic unique, I can always use a better one. Yeah. Yeah, and there's like the pit, so if you want to like keep trying to climb and do more damage and do all of that, then that's always good. Jake, yo, what up, guy? Coming back to Diablo for the first time since seasons started. Been fun. Oh, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Hell yeah, baby. I went incinerate Hydra. Oh yeah, is that working out well for you? Because I know that incinerate is like a starter end game build. Well, I don't know how well incinerate Hydra does. It says better than every other season I've tried so far. About 1.5 billion on the dot. Oh yeah, I mean the Diablo has kind of improved with every season, and if you haven't played since season 1, then you're experiencing like a whole bunch of the improvements that were made over time. So if you keep playing season to season, the changes might seem incremental, but you know the people were kind of had a point when they're like, okay, now that Diablo 4 is released, I'll see you guys in a couple years when the game's better, and the game has gotten better. Yeah. All right. We get an escalation sigil. Haha, yes! Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's perfect. Oh man, so actually I think I might be like right on the dot when it comes to the escalation sigils, because I'm getting them pretty often, but I mean I am doing 3 nightmare dungeons at a time. So Jake says I can tell they fixed it. Yeah, they're doing a lot of changes, and they are continuing to improve the game. So it is very, very good.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Alright. And he says, my character hit a wall in pit 89. Don't know the meta enough, unfortunately. What is your best mythic strategy? I've done 200 lair boss runs, no mythics. So the best strategy, if you want to keep farming them over and over and over, is to farm the resplendent sparks. So you like create a new character, and then you can like farm the reputation. And if you do that, like you'll get the spark, and there's like ways to farm it super fast. Yeah, So getting the resplendent spark through the reputation, and then finding the runes to find the specific one that you have, or the one that you want, is a reasonable way of getting it. The other way, so I think I have like 7 mythics found this season so far. I think, and it's yeah, I've done the boss layers, 200 boss layer runs, and no mythics. That is a little bit unlucky. But if you're only doing the level 1 boss layers, so like the Varshans or the Grigors, those have a lesser chance of dropping a mythic item than the higher level ones, the Andariels or the Duriels or the Harbingers. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind.
My savior. My savior.
He says, same Johnny, they seem reserved for the patrons of Seeds of Hatred variety. Maybe. I guess I didn't really think of that. But yeah, you do need... oh no, you don't actually need to be max level because you can equip them as soon as level 35. Very interesting. Oh, I need to still free prisoners. Getting distracted.
Bless you. Wouldn't have made it without you. Wouldn't have made it without you.
Unique spoils and legendary spoils. That's a lot of spoils.
How I've dreamed of this moment. Let us fight. That's the ferocity I remember. Sweet, the pain of destruction. Until next time, Wanderer.
Come back if you need the
All right. Let's do another one. So this is escalation sigil number 10. So it looks like I'm doing about a little bit less than 5 an hour. So yeah, this is probably gonna take me about like 12 hours to do. To get through all of it. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. I think that was an infested villager. I am actually not 100% sure. But that's okay. X-Foul. Oh, Obdusite Mine. Wow. Oh, the still fears, baby. Oh, the Wayfinder stirs. Haha. Yes. Alright, damn. Approaching pillars will attract additional ambushes. That seems very, very good. Let me ask, do you play with other people or solo most times? I actually end up playing solo most of the time because I'm like recording all the data, right? And it's for the video. So yeah, I generally don't play with others. There's a few times where I have, but that's pretty rare because the times that I have is because I was just farming for something and I wasn't recording the data for. But I need to make sure that my time is efficient, and therefore I need to make sure that I'm always recording or progressing towards something, which is unfortunately the nature of the YouTube channel, right? If you're not working towards a video, then like it like feels like a waste. And to be honest, if I didn't have this YouTube channel, I probably would not be playing Diablo 4 right now. I would probably be done for the season. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't really feel the need to farm for better gear or whatever. But because there are things that I want to make videos on, it's totally chill. What is happening? Huh. Okay, and I can't believe I got another escalation sigil. Like, they're coming in like hotcakes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually end up with 25. I did the calculation correctly. He says, thanks for answering again. Vids are awesome. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I enjoy farming for the videos. I do enjoy that. And actually, like that kind of applies to Diablo 2 as well. I started my channel playing Diablo 2, making farming videos because I'm like, oh yeah, I just want to make a farming channel. And I would have quit playing Diablo 2 a lot earlier if it wasn't for the channel. I'm like, oh, like I can actually, there's actually some like answers that I can, or like, yeah, some questions that I want answered, and the only way to get the answers is to go through the game and stuff. So yeah. But man, I can't believe I'm getting these escalation sigils so crazy. Yeah, and it seems like I'm hitting a strong room literally every escalation sigil. Like they appear relatively often, which is good. Okay, this is a Vessel of Hatred dungeon, so the objectives are optional, okay? Optional. Optional. Alright. Okay. Already got an escalation sigil. Is there gonna be a second escalation sigil? Is that even possible? Can I get 2 escalation sigils from one escalating nightmare? Oh, the exquisite bloods. Okay. The 10 wave Infernal Horde compass. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't remember getting this. Hmm. I mean, too bad it's not good though.
I can break that down.
Hmm. Oh.
I'll turn this air to smoke and
All right, there we go, baby.
how sweet
What do we get?
until next time. Wonder.
Hmm. Okay. Johnny asks, what character would you start with in season 11? What character or what are you looking forward to most in season 11? Um, so as far as a character goes, I am not 100% sure yet because there's still some tuning that they have to do. So the um so yeah, I would probably I would want to start Necro, but if Necro is not strong enough to do what I want to do for the season, mainly like farm Torment 4 and everything like that, then I would probably choose something that is strong enough or something like that. And then as far as what am I looking forward to in season 11, the sanctification seems really really cool. Though I don't understand why people care so much about like the bricking thing, because it like there needs to be more like it's just always complaining, right? Like I'm looking on the feedback for the masterworking changes and the tempering changes, and it's like, yeah, like the whole community is complaining about tempering and masterworking for a whole year, and then they're like, oh no, we don't want that to change though. And I'm just like, okay, I don't it's kind of annoying, but yeah, I think Blizzard should be a little bit more confident in the decisions that they're making. Cause yeah, it feels like a lot of it is at the beginning, right? Like they just didn't have a lot of people with experience making ARPGs, and now they're learning. But now it feels like, oh, the community, they're trying to listen too much, because listening to the community in the past was well received, but at the same time, right, the whole issue was that Diablo was, there was like a lot of room for improvement, so it was very easy to make suggestions that would work well than whatever they had at the beginning of the release. But now like they're starting to mess with systems that don't necessarily need messing with. The whole resists and armor changes, I think they're trying to be too ambitious, but at the cost of simplicity, you know? Because they say, oh, like the reason why they're getting rid of the resistance changes and the armor changes, even though it was simple and it's like an easy goal, like, oh, you know, hey, you just want 1,000 armor or 75 resistances. Like now they're like, oh, well, we kind of noticed like other issues where the game, like your health pools are like super swingy and stuff, and now we want to introduce toughness and all of that, which is like, okay. Hmm. Okay, so this is Zenith, so okay, I have 3 bloodstones to bring to the middle. Okay, that's the middle. And so here are the edges. Yeah. Is there any particular feature that you guys are interested in? Or am I alone in my thoughts on what to look forward to in season 11? Yeah. I mean, I am trying to kind of reserve judgment, and maybe I'm missing something. Because, yeah, it does seem like they're trying to pull back on the power creep, because upgrading your affixes so that way like you have like 12 Hydra heads is like, they're like, that's huge multipliers, right? And yeah, toning that back, I think makes sense. Yeah, but it was kind of weird because I did see like a whole bunch of people do pit 150. So I guess you win some and you lose some. But that's why I said earlier that Blizzard doesn't have a good handle on their they don't have a good handle on like their damage calculations. And that's why they have a hard time balancing the loot and stuff. Alright, where are we at, boy? I need to destroy one more idol. Guy says, honestly, looking forward to the fresh start. Can't find motive to grind a new character now. Current one at Paragon 250. Oh. Yeah, that's reasonable. The devs themselves have said that Diablo 4 is not really a game where you're supposed to play continuously throughout the whole season. It is a seasonal game, right? So at the beginning of the season, there's going to be a huge influx of players that slowly die out. And when the new season starts, then that's when everyone starts playing again and the cycle repeats. And he says, the balancing in damage across all classes is key to me. I don't know how they can do it. Yeah, I think that's kind of a myth. Where, yeah, when it comes to the popularity of the game, I don't think anybody actually cares about balance. And I don't think they should care about balance. They should care about making the game fun by focusing on the reward structure. Right. Have your leveling gear be whatever. Have your budget gear in place. That takes some effort to do.
My savior.
And then have your elite level gear that is not reasonable to farm within a season. I think it's reasonable to trade within a season, but not reasonable to farm. That is how I feel about it. Yeah, like if they figure that out and they implement that permanently in a season, and then, but like balance is shit. Like one class is pit 150, and all the other classes are like pit 110. Honestly, I don't think anybody would care. Like the positivity of them nailing the reward structure is like would just override everything else. Right? Like, because when you say, oh, class balance is ruining the game for you, like, did it really ruin Season 6? I don't think so. I think they had a relatively successful release within reason, and Spiritborn was super powerful. But yeah, that didn't really matter for, like, I just didn't see it. People were like, "Oh, I'm quitting the game because Spiritborn is so much better than my Barb." Like, no, they were just playing Spiritborn.
We have only a short time together. Let's savor it while it lasts.
All right, here we go.
How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, Wanderer.
Oh, okay. All right, so this is run number 12. So yeah, I think I'm going to be able to do this one and then one more. Yeah. Boom. Oh. Huh. Alright, well that was easy.
Why are we always the
Oh no, the cursed chest. Too bad. It's not, or it's too, it's a good thing that this is not all Slayer enemies. I don't have to worry about that. I don't need no chests. Alright. Here we go. Oh, the Animus. Okay. Is there no... Is it possible that I might not hit a strong room? That would be interesting. All right, here we go. The tier 3 of the escalation dungeon. Let's go.
I find things, even if they don't want to be found.
All right. Wow, okay, I think legit there is no strong room in here. Oh no. I spoke too soon. Show me the way, baby. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Did I luck out? Or is it guaranteed? Who knows? Who knows? All monsters plus 50% health. You know, that sounds kind of crazy, actually. I mean, I do a lot of damage. Do damage. No, I do a lot of damage, but it's not do damage. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Alright, we got pillar speed, boys. Oh wait, I didn't complete this one still? Boom. That is rank 6. Boy. Alright. Do we get an escalation sigil? Haha, yes! Although it is going to take some effort to fish that out though. Okay, I got it. Damn, I lucked out. I got a strong room and an escalation sigil. Hell yeah, boy. 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 Huh. Not an upgrade. Yeah, it is a lot of loot doing these. Like you have to go to the blacksmith to salvage multiple times.
We have only a short time together. How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, wander.
You can still use these.
And yes, what seasonal powers are you using? So the one that I'm using, the main one on my sorceress, is the mana shield. So it just basically like supercharges your regeneration rate and also like makes you super tanky. Like you just don't die with the mana shield. Even though I only have 40 life points, it doesn't matter. And then I have the core skills, power siphon, mana infused conjurations, because my hydras will now deal the firewalls. And then my basic skills increase my damage by 60% if I use my basic skill, which is just essentially free damage. I don't really use it while I'm teleporting like this, but on bosses, it's actually very useful. Yeah, like so when I'm hitting for that 30 billion damage, that seasonal power is part of the reason why. Alright, here we go. Skeletal construct done. Oh, skeletal construct number 2 done. Where's the number 3? Huh. Okay, and I'm also maxed out on murmuring levels as well. Boom, baby. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I unlocked Mana Shield, bro, like I just didn't die. I don't think I've died since I've equipped Mana Shield. Maybe once when I was experimenting with Serpentine aspects, where it gets rid of all your mana. But yeah. Alright, here we go. Number 1. A shrine sacrifice must be made. Sacrifice must be made. Alright, the amalgam. Boom, baby. Alright. Do we get an escalation sigil? Haha, yes! Bro, you're just getting them left and right! How's that even possible? Okay. The other side is kind of annoying. But what can you do? Obdicite rich! Alright, nope, I don't want to do that one. No events for me, thank you. Damn. I get wrecked. Intelligence, nice. I do not need though. Okay, I just need to go as fast as possible. Only stop for strong room, and that's it. I don't need no bonus room. What am I doing? That's kind of crazy.
We're done.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Varshan's offering. Hmm.
How I've dreamed of this moment. Let us fight.
Let us fight. Boom.
How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, Wanderer.
All right. Let's see here. Do we get anything good?
Oh, want another go?
All right, calm down. Put it away before somebody sees.
Come back if you need the forge.
All right. So I'm actually able to do 14 escalating nightmares. After this one, I'm gonna be calling it a stream, boys. Oh, damn. Hold on, let's get that up and going. Yeah, so I think every single escalating nightmare I've done has had a strong room in it. That is very, very interesting. I would not have expected that. Yeah, I think every single strong room I've had. Okay. They will grant 3 swiftness modes. Oh yeah, I feel the swiftness. I'm fast, boy. Mm. I'm fast. I'm fast. Boy. Boy. Alright. Do we get an escalating sigil? It doesn't look like it. Oh well, can't win them all. Alright, mechanical box. Here you go. Oh, there was a butcher? I did not see him. That's okay. I don't need anything from him anyways. It's not like I'm trying to farm butchers or anything. Let's go. Hmm. Return the mechanical box to the pedestal. One mechanical box. Now down here. Oh, it's right here, boy. Boom. Oh no! Why did I? Oh, that was painful. I skipped the ladder and then I climbed it back up.
Not much gets past me.
Like, what is happening? Oh, the living steel. Very nice. Alright. I just need to do one more nightmare dungeon. And this escalating sigil will be done. I'm gonna free this prisoner. Get out of here.
My savior.
My savior.
Oh, my savior. That's me.
Wouldn't have made it without you. My savior.
Oh yeah, skipping that ladder, so good. Yeah, I just need to make sure I'm collecting all of the little orbs, because it'd be really bad if I skipped any. And no orbs have been skipped. Easy mode. Hey, how's it the animus? Done.
We have only a short time together. Let's savor it while it lasts.
Alright, what do we get?
How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, wander.
That's it. Well.
That looks worn. I can fix it. You can still use these.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a stream, guys. Thanks for chilling. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.